Hello guys, welcome to Amit Things. In this video we will see what is a unique constraint in SQL and how we can work with it. So the unique constraint basically ensures that all the values in a specific column is different. For an example, let's say the roll number of a student or the unique number appointed to an employee, that means an SSN number which is unique for every employee. You can have more than one unique constraints for a table, but a primary key constraint will be only a single per table. That's the difference between primary key and unique key. That is primary key and unique constraint. So let us now create a table and add the unique constraint in it. Okay, so let's begin. Herein you can see an example. We have a database AmitDB, but within that we don't have any table. So we will create a table and show an example for unique constraint. Let us first enter the database, use AmitDB using the use command. We have entered here. Now let us create a table. So herein guys, we have created employee table. We have employee ID, employee name, employee city and employee salary fields columns. ID is unique. Every employee will have a unique ID obviously. So let's say there are two employees, Tom and Jack. They won't be having a similar IDs, right? They'll be having different IDs. So we need to set this as unique, obviously, for obvious reasons. Now, after setting it unique, that means all the values in the columns are different. In the ID column is different. Okay. Now let us insert some records. So let's say we added records for a single record for all the four columns. That is the following. At first, let me create the table. Click on execute. We created it successfully. You can see below. Here it is. Command completed successfully. Command completed successfully. Now let us add the record here. Execute. Okay. So now I'll just use select star from employee to display all the records from the employee table. We have a single record only, single row. So here it is, a single row. Now guys, what we can do, we can add another record. Let's say I'll add the second record. In the same way, I'll add the third record and fourth record. Here it is guys, we have added more records. I'll select all and click on execute. Okay, one row affected. Now execute this again. And here it is, we have four records. Remember, IDs are unique as I have told you before. It is unique, so it will be different for every row. Now let us try to add a similar ID. What will happen? It will show an error. So we have 4 here. Let's say I'll add 3 again. I'll change everything else. Let's say Gary. We can add anything here. And let's say here it is. So 3 and 3 is repeating. That means ID is unique, but it is repeating, which is false. That won't happen. Two employees can never have a single ID, can never have a similar ID. So when I'll run it, it will show an error. Execute. And here is the error I told you before. Okay, unique constraint cannot insert duplicate key in object. The duplicate key value is 3. Here it is, I told you. So this is the purpose of unique constraint. Now when I'll set it 5 and I run it again, it will show no error. You can see. Now let's say I'll just execute this here, or here I should say. Now we have 5 records with no error because we fixed the error. So guys, in this video we saw what is a unique constraint in SQL, how we can work with it. We also saw a live example. So guys, thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, do subscribe to our channel Amit Things.